Welcome to Boozy Movies, ya Oompa Loompas, where watching movies and making cocktails is what we do.
Boy, what a great show.
I hope you guys all brought your golden tickets because we're going to be making 2 cocktails for the movie Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
This is going to be such an exciting day.
In Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, a group of spoiled kids learns valuable life lessons by being dramatically punished for their bad behavior. Because nothing says education like a candy factory that's basically a death trap. Willy Wonka, the world's most eccentric chocolatier, is somehow the moral compass here, proving that candy can solve all of your parenting problems.
Now, for many children growing up, and me included, it was kind of a dream to tour a chocolate factory or candy factory, kind of like this.
But now that we're adults, we've decided we want to add alcohol. So we've got 2 cocktails for you.
2?
So the first cocktail we have for you is the Scrumdiddilyumptious.
I think I know what this is.
Based off of that wonderful candy bar that Charlie wolfs down.
He does. And the second cocktail we have is the Everlasting Gobstopper.
The forbidden candy.
Lots of flavors, lots of fun.
Good. On we go.
But first, we're gonna go ahead and start with the Scrumdiddlyumptious.
There we go. For the Scrumdiddilyumptious, you're gonna need peanut butter whiskey, butterscotch schnapps, hazelnut liqueur, dark creme de cocoa, saline, and chocolate bitters.
In a mixing glass, we're gonna combine 1.5 ounces of peanut butter whiskey, 3/4 of an ounce of butterscotch schnapps, 3/4 of an ounce of hazelnut liqueur, 1.5 ounces of dark creme de cocoa, 1 dropper of saline, and 3 dashes of chocolate bitters. We're gonna add ice and stir for 2 minutes. Then we're gonna strain into a rocks glass. And for garnish, we're gonna place a gold leaf on top of the ice cube and gently set inside the glass.
And here's the Scrumdiddlyumptious. So things that you'll be tasting are obviously chocolate
I don't care very much for chocolate.
and some nuttiness.
A bunch of typical things that you would expect to see in a candy bar. Now, we only see the Scrumdiddlyumptious for a minute or 2. Really, we don't know exactly what's in it. It looks like it's kind of in sections, like kind
They kind of look like mounds to me.
yeah, mounds, like little squares. We thought, hey, that could be filled with peanut butter or caramel, something good like that.
You're going to love this.
The biggest player in this cocktail is actually the saline.
That is the biggest mystery of them all.
Super important. Make sure when you do anything cocoa related, if you want to bring that out, make sure you throw some saline in there.
It's a fairly simple operation.
Brings out a lot of flavors. That's why we add it, and there's not enough there to, affect you adversely.
What are you talking about?
So along with the saline, we also have these awesome liqueurs. We got the Frangelico, so hazelnut liqueur, the butterscotch schnapps, which is really good, and the dark creme de cacao, which is really, really nice. And none of the ingredients are that strong.
Guess I'll be going now.
There is a lot in there, but none of them I don't think are even over 40%. I think the peanut butter whiskey might be the highest.
And they blend all really well together. You can taste them all, but they all just meld together, just like you would in a candy bar.
In a candy bar, exactly.
I thought you'd like to know.
We're gonna move away from the chocolate bar. We're gonna move on to the Everlasting Gobstopper.
Gotta go forwards to go back.
But before we do, if you enjoy our cocktails, if you enjoy what we're doing here, we would really appreciate it if you took a moment really quick to like this video, subscribe if you haven't yet, and turn on that little bell because that'll remind you every week that we've just posted something. And we have more movies, more cocktails.
On the way. Yeah, don't be a slugworth. Subscribe, like,
That's
okay?
right.
It's not that hard, it's just a button.
Just press a button and zing, you're off.
Here we go, Everlasting Gobstopper.
Yes.
For the ingredients, we're gonna be using store-bought Grenadine, peach schnapps, Creme De Banana, lemon juice, lime juice, Aperol, 21% ABV melon liqueur, 64% moonshine, and UV blue.
To make the forbidden candy in a Collins glass, combine 1/2 ounce of Grenadine and 1/2 ounce of peach schnapps. Give it a light stir to combine and chill in the freezer. In a shaker tin, combine 1/2 ounce of Creme De Banana, 1 ounce lemon juice, and 1 ounce lime juice. Add ice, shake until the tin is cold to the touch. In the prepared Collins glass, add ice and gently pour the cocktail in. Sink 1/2 ounce of Aperol. Combine half an ounce of melon liqueur and 1/4 of an ounce moonshine together. Float onto cocktail. And finally, float half an ounce of UV blue on top. Serve with a straw.
And here is the Everlasting Gobstopper.
I'm gonna try all the layers.
All the layers. Now that's gonna take a while, and then we won't be able to finish the episode because you'll get hit. Oh my gosh, look at that. She is very talented.
You'll get a stomachache if you swallow it like that.
Ba-bum.
Crushed it. That was completely improvised. I had no idea what she was gonna do. She did a great job. But as you can see, a lot of different colors, a lot of different flavors within each layer. So it's not just the color themselves.
But it's the only way if you want it just right.
I guess if you drink it in order, once you get to the top, which is really gonna be the end, that's where you're gonna get a little bit of that moonshine too.
Gives it a little kick.
There's a little bit of moonshine in there, although I didn't really detect that flavor.
It's a lot of nonsense.
It has been, it's like covered up by all of that delicious candy goodness.
The snozberries taste like snozberries.
It tastes a lot like Runts to me. I never got the big Gobstopper, even though I was like so jealous of my brother having one.
You'll get your chance.
The sour element of like that lemon and lime juice is really coming through.
Yeah.
But what I kind of like about it is not that it tastes like Skittles, but I really like Skittles, and you can put a bunch of flavors in your mouth at the same time, and that's kind of fun. And so that's kind of what this drink is like.
What a nightmare.
Frankly, all of the bottles that we have in this are very budget friendly. Like this is, if you're in college, this is the drink to make, to impress all your friends and have all of those nasty schnapses actually taste good.
I haven't done this in 20 years.
So this was actually the Scrumdiddlyumptious was pretty good after that.
Go back and forth.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen.
Again, we probably didn't talk about this in the first part of the episode, but the golden ticket on top was
That's
a
right.
fun little touch.
I bet those golden tickets make the chocolate taste terrible.
So you looked up a really fun fact.
Yes.
Jack Albertson, who plays Uncle Joe, Grandpa Joe,
Grandpa Joe,
is like a Triple Crown winner.
Look at me.
where you win the Tony, the Oscar,
And the Emmy.
and the Emmy.
Yeah. And we probably should have looked up what Oscar he won, so if you guys know, why don't you just comment below. Jack Albertson did a great job, but Gene Wilder. I think this is probably his most well-known role, and he just does such an amazing job in this film.
Yeah, just being slightly unhinged, I think
little
is
bit.
pretty incredible. Obviously, there's a Johnny Depp version, which we all knew Johnny Depp is like well-suited for. He's just really good at acting just
Crazy.
slightly weird.
This was so much fun to go back and revisit. We've been singing the songs, as it seems to happen with a lot of the movies that we're watching. We were kind of surprised how many sing-alongs we've been doing. It actually inspired me to go out and get the soundtrack for Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. And
Don't cry, Charlie.
we've been singing a whole bunch of different songs.
That's like our least favorite song.
It is. It's just, it's not good. It really, it's such a downer, right? Such a downer. But can't have the highs without the lows. So I guess we can live with that song.
That's
We're
right.
gonna have to. But I think there's even a sing-along version of this movie. So you should definitely make these cocktails at home.
Yeah.
Put in the DVD if some of you have that. But I think you can even download a sing-along version. Have some drinks and sing some songs.
Streaming on Disney Plus,
Probably.
I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, we better go
We better go because
before we run out of drinks so we can start watching this movie.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. We're gonna see you real soon. Probably even next week.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
Stop, don't come back.